Hello, Joseph. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, this is Olumide calling from Square Financial. We are a regulated forex broker. Yes. Yeah. So, you showed interest on one of our seminars some time ago, but you were not able to attend. Yeah. Yeah. So, we are having another seminar coming up on Friday and Saturday. Oh, you've already signed up.
Hello, this is good morning. Yes,
Oh,
this
okay.
is Bukola. I'm calling from Square Financial.
Good
You
morning.
write down
Yes, good morning to
you attend tomorrow. It's 10 a.m. in the morning. Yes, 10 a.m. Check your WhatsApp or send more details there for you. Just say,
all right. So without wasting much time today, so this is what we're looking at. Looking at USD data coming out by final DGP will be quarter by quarter 4.3. Currently, as you can see here, this is what it is 4.3, and it is expected to still remain at that
Hello,
same
Mr.
number.
ABC. Good
No
morning.
increment yet, no changes. Unemployment claim 209, currently
Yeah,
at one
this is
on
Olumide calling from
198. This is not
Square
good. The
Financial.
expected result is
We are
not
a
good.
regulated forex
However, when the
broker.
results come out, then we have
Some time ago, you showed
OPCE. This
interest
is
on
a
one of
very
our
strong one
seminars,
you need to pay attention
and
to. You
also
know why? The
you
reason why
showed
traders care
interest
about
to
this is
get
because
100%
it's a
central bank
Federal
rate.
Reserve primary
I don't know if you
inflation
remember.
measure. If an inflation, is an important, to currency, very
So,
important to
have you been
currency
trading?
valuation because rising prices lead the central bank to raise rate
Okay,
interest
okay.
out
So we
of
are
respect for
having
the
a
inflation
seminar. We are
containment
having a
mandate.
seminar
So it's a very
directing
key
I don't
index
know what it is.
for,
It's
let
different
me
power.
point of everybody.
We
It's
are
a very
going to
key
learn
index
from
for
few
inflation
veteran traders
measures. You
that have
understand? It's very
over
very key
20 years
index for
experience in
inflation measures. So
currency.
without
So
wasting
we are
much
going
time
to
today, let's quickly
learn
look at
the
DXY. I will
skill
not be
they are
taking much
using
time
to
today.
be more
Yesterday we
profitable in the
made
market, and
some
also
money
some
with
some
trading
concepts,
Euro
let's say basic
USD.
concepts
So what
that you
happened
can
yesterday was
employ if
funny.
you want to trade.
Let
So
me
it
quickly
is
see if I
a
can.
class
I don't know
that
how
will
to
take you
make
as a
sure I don't
beginner
let this
and
place show
give
because I'm
you some
currently live
professional
on YouTube
mindsets
as well.
about trading
Okay,
that
so
you can use to
yesterday
start with.
in the
I
WhatsApp
don't know if it makes sense to you.
conversation, I had to quickly because I think the first trade, let me see, let me
Ikeja,
go back,
visit
go
me
back, go
Adele
back.
Ido's
So
Ikeja.
Euro
It's
USD, I'm
happening
trying to go
on
back to
Friday,
our
that is
WhatsApp
tomorrow
when I posted Euro
and
USD
on Saturday.
yesterday.
So you can either attend tomorrow
Okay, GDP eats
or
profits
on
from, yeah, so
Saturday.
I posted Euro USD yesterday from where it currently was at, I think it was a sell
Okay,
limit
okay,
immediately. And currently, this
okay.
is
So
what
10
we
a.m. So if
have.
they are coming on Saturday, 10
I
a.m.
don't know if the market later reversed, but I know it
good
was in
morning.
profit at the
Good
time
morning.
Okay.
where I left it yesterday.
Yes,
It
this is
was well,
Samuel
okay, yeah,
calling from
fine,
I
Square
fine.
believe this is your
So I
Financial.
think
How
WhatsApp
you
we hit
number
doing?
so I
TP
can send
yesterday
you
for
the
Euro
notification.
USD. Okay, let me post this.
Square
TP
Financial.
I will
it's
send you the right
for
away, Mr. BBC.
Euro
You remember
Ikeja,
I
USD.
called
Ikeja.
you on Monday.
All right, TP is for Euro USD as you can
Yeah,
see.
thank
I like to really share
So,
my okay.
are you
Maybe I'll
free
not be
right
doing
now?
analysis with this one. I like to
Are
share
you
my
free?
before and after. I don't want to delete all this that we have. So moving forward, this is
Sorry
what we
about that, bro.
currently have here right now.
Okay, all right, that's fine. What time
Okay,
should I
so this is
reach
what we
out?
currently have here for this. I was like,
No, no, no,
uh,
no. You can't call this.
I think I
Hello,
was I was
Samuel.
saying the
Okay,
price we
just wait.
get here.
Yeah,
So
but
if
I've
you look
sent
at
you.
this
Hello,
drop,
Samuel. Good
maybe on the
morning.
higher
This
time
is
frame, I will
Hello,
explain
Samuel.
why I believe the
Just
price we
I
get
already
here.
sent you
So this
over
could be like
WhatsApp
our first
message
drop,
reminder for
second
but
drop.
what
This
time?
is the
What time
big
do you have
high, and then we're expecting one more
like
drop
what
down to
time so
this
that I
point
can
before we can now start
I'll be
considering
available.
a
So you'll be
buy.
available on Saturday.
So What are we looking at? Well, like I said, every time you want to trade the USD, you must always also make this your friend. Always make sure you check the index. You understand? So this is the index we are currently looking at. We sold, we bought yesterday. I think around there. This is what I said. As you can see, said price is going to go up from here and going to consider a sell from here, right? So currently, DXY is currently at the point where we believe market will get to, and then we are expecting a sell from I think around there. And why, if you go to the 4 hour, which is like a top down analysis, if you go to the 4 hour time frame, this is what we currently have in the 4 hour. So, guys, what can you see here? This is still the first drop. This is a consolidation. You don't want to buy here at all because of this character and market structure shift that you're experiencing. You don't want to buy. You want to consider, a possibility that market will continue from this is the reversal from yesterday, Wednesday. So market will continue at this pace here. Then you are looking for a confirmation at around there. It is currently at like a very critical zone where the market should take a turn. You understand? So you should be considering looking at this level. This level here has been mitigated, as you can see here. So this is the only unmitigated level from this point to this point. And then if you check here very well, you'll find out that this also kind of respects your premium level, right? And as you can see now, the buyers are currently weak. How do you know the buyers are weak? We start seeing things like doji formation. This is just to show weakness. This spike here, another spike here, another spike here. So, and this is bringing about some form of consolidation. If you go to the smaller time frame, maybe you'll be able to identify your A, B, C, D pattern. You understand? From this level here, 1, 2, 3, 4, which will enable you now take a sell. First leg, second leg. You have one more leg, which will happen to be more like maybe a third leg or something, a liquidity grab or something. So this is just where market will do whatever manipulation before it continues its distribution. So market is looking to trap traders in this place, either for a buy or a sell. So the buy is going to happen like it's going to keep going up, and then you see a sell sharply reverse from that point there. But if you have taken your position from here, it's not bad. Since you have your stop loss here, I think your stop loss is in a good level. But I'm talking about the XY right now. So let's go to the USD. So since we are considering a buy already for the USD, for the DXY sell rather, so we consider a buy here. So possibly market may not get to this our point of interest anymore. Let's go to the 4 hour. Let's see why we intended the market will get there. This is the 4 hour currently. This is one, two. I think you should have three. I don't know, but this is kind of contradicting what DXY is telling. DXY is telling us to sell now, but we are still looking for one more push downward to before we take a buy from this place. Let's just follow what we can see here. I think it's okay. But I wanted to know that those two markets are very, very, they are very, very uh, correlated, like inversely correlated. DXY and the Euro US are about 95%, if I'm not mistaken. So, good morning. Please, I've not asked for a question. Note. Do you want to say something? All right, good. So, moving forward, sometimes if you are not seeing a clear view in your 30 minutes, you can always go to 1 hour. Nobody say you must trade it one particular time frame. So, this is what I currently see. First leg, yeah. This is second. This appears to be like a break of structure, but it's just a liquidity grab, an extended stop hunt for market to push to the second leg. And then I'll still expect my third leg here. This is where my point of interest lies. This fair value gap here, this level here. It's not mitigated, it's still very fresh. So I think markets will extend this here and then make this a very last place for us to consider. So this is still in place. However, we've taken TP. Let me see Euro USD. I think we've taken all TP for Euro USD. Oh, okay, we have TP here at 1.1615. Let's reduce this down to this level. So we've not taken TP for Euro USD, but according to what I typed, I think TP has been taken for Euro USD already. So let me put my buy limit at around the long position here.
Let's your pay pass. Now you start living
So now let me go to the 30 minutes so I can reframe this very well and get a more precise entry. So looking at this level here, this is the fair value gap. This level still looks like unmitigated. So I'm bringing my stop loss below this low. This is exactly where my discount, but I believe price will get here. Right, because of this block that you can see here. Right, you see this mitigation here. So a fair value gap and this one, they kind of now align. So my market can sweep into this level before giving you an entry. So this is my first trade for today for AUD. I'll adjust this one. Okay, we already have something like that here. So I think we had this one yesterday. So let's just keep this. Okay, this cannot be a mistake because it's almost the same thing. So we had this one for yesterday. I'll just bring this forward to this level like this. All right, so you can ask your question, Chief, or you want to make a contribution. Chi, Chijibu, Chijibudu, Chiji. All right. Okay, you believe that the XY is still going to go right? Most likely it might go. It might go. So it's okay. So Euro USD, this is it. So I'll delete this one. I'll have this one. Copy image. Then we go to this between pounds USD. Same thing, no difference. We talked about this yesterday with HTP for I think we took this trade on Tuesday and delivered yesterday, Wednesday. This is the low of Wednesday. This low will be taken out to give us an entry for today. So we stick with what we have here today for with between pounds USD. But you know, look at the news that came out for these guys. Where is it safe? The news that came out for Great Britain pounds. I think they already had the news this morning. Okay, no, there was no news. It was just that Clement count change that we had before for pound sterling. All right, so this is Euro USD. Pound sterling still stays the same. Euro USD buy limit. Euro USD buy limit. See, if you just have your money, just take this trade here. You don't have to take yourself. The first thing I just say, place everything, take your entry, take your you will be profitable. You don't have to run it out. Don't do any other thing. Just take the trade. Look at the entries. These are the entries here. In case those of you are just joining today, you don't understand this. And you see this line, this is the entry, this line here. You can trace it to this ash color or brown color. Then this place here, you trace it to the next red line that you can see. That's the stop loss. Then here is TP, the green one that you can see. So this is the green one here. This red one will be for another stop loss, here, maybe for this trade behind there. So this is the green one. That green one you can see, just trace it, zoom. The phone has zoom, just zoom it, then you can see. Then half of this is where you can try to take your TP and leave early, so that you don't have to wait and the market can reverse again to take you out. So I'll do something like adjusting SL. If your SL is here, your profit has run to this point, you adjust SL because you don't want to come back in loss after you make profit since you didn't close partials or you didn't close your position. So that's how it works. Just take the position and leave it. Don't stress yourself. Just join every day to learn more, ask questions to learn more of how we actually do the analysis, the things that we use, how we understand that the algorithm pushes price from one point to another. That's what you need, you understand? And then you are good to go. And before you know, you become very confident on your own. So this is Euro USD by limit. This is Great Britain pounds by limit. I already spoke about it yesterday. If you missed yesterday's session, good for you. Um, buy limit still in place. Buy limit still in place as yesterday. And then we have final. We have gold. Yeah. Okay, yesterday I spoke about we had like 800 pips. Yeah, yesterday delivered from that point down to this point. I spoke about this strategy yesterday. Okay, no, I didn't. I did. I think I did. So if you missed it, good for you too. I don't think I'm going back to that one. That strategy has played out already. I think is the price is currently going back to the neckline again, and we want to consider another opportunity for us to sell because our draw liquidity is still here. This is where we have our drawn liquidity and we believe price will keep pushing itself down to this level. And as you can see on the 1 hour time frame, this is just one, this is two, we expect three, and the continuation to the downside. So after this breakout that we had yesterday, we expect another price pushing towards down to this level. So if you go to 4 hour, you will just see that all these levels there might still be all this price there. It's just a retracement. It's not like gold has actually turned. Then what we mean by midweek reversal is the price about to reverse from a point because of where it currently stands at the position of the week. You understand? So we still expect that this weekly candle that you are looking at here to still close possibly bullish. You understand? To still close possible bullish, as you can see. But because of that liquidity area, because liquidity are areas that draws market, is the lifeblood of market. Markets will not make any movement until there's liquidity. There have to be buyers and sellers ready, and price is always ready to hunt buyers and sellers. You understand? That's what the market maker does. That's the only tool they have to hunt prices, and they have the liquidity or the money, the volume to push price. It takes like 10,000 pips or about to move price by 1 p. Understand? So 10,000 lot size rather to move price by 1 pip. And you know how much your own lot size is. Even it, you you say that you've been taking since the beginning of forex. Since you ever know about forex, it's not up to 10,000 yet. All right. And these guys have the limit. So you have to follow them anywhere they are. You don't trade against them. So currently, um, price was pushed down from this level to this level, 800 pips, breaking this low here, and then price came here, and this happened to be more like something that failed. You understand? Let me show you. Usually, if you have this the W pattern, it means that price could now look for opportunity to shoot up or go up. But because now this is a failure, this is a failure. This is the low of day for today. So we have our for yesterday. This is um this is the high for yesterday. If am I not saying this thing well? Okay, this is 30 minutes. Okay, so the high for yesterday was around this level. Let me put it well so you can see. This is the low for yesterday. This is where we have the external liquidity, and here we have another buy side liquidity for this level. So everything happening inside there is internal range where price is going to do what it needs to do. So now until there's a breakout above here, we will not consider a buy. Until there's a close above this list, we might not consider a sell per se like that. All right. So but then we are still looking at this level. And because of this breakout we had from this level here, we have to take price from here and from that price here. So what I believe is that you see this double top here, right? Might be an opportunity for us to take our buy today. So price will still come to this level again, activate this and drop one more time. I strongly believe price will get to this level before it push ups. You understand? If there are no there's no chaos in the markets right now, there's nobody running after skelter, If there is no Trump threatening one country with tariff for the, but
Hello,
then
Mr.
there's still
Femi.
global
Good
tension,
morning.
and that's why gold is overall bullish. But we have to really be cautious. Yesterday,
Hello, good morning. Femi.
I couldn't drop an entry while we were doing the market
Yeah,
analysis
this
because
is
I did not
Olumide
find
calling
one.
from
This
Square
happened.
Financial.
This didn't
We are
even
a
happen
regulated
during when we were
forex
doing the
broker.
analysis.
Some time ago, we showed interest of
This
one of
happened at
our seminars.
around 2:30. You can see
Olumide from
this
Square
happened at around
Financial.
2:30, and it played out at
Can
around
you hear me?
7 in the evening. It played out at around 7 in the evening. So let's watch out for these levels. This is 30 minutes. Go to the 5 minutes to see. If, now looking at this high here, we have this level here. This level happens to be like an unmitigated block here. So you have one, two, three. The market broke here. A steady base. This is an inverse steady base. Inverse steady base order block. You can call it a breaker or whatever from this high here. So from this swing to this swing, from this swing to this swing, you can have another buy side liquidity here and sell side liquidity at this point here. So we expect that price will come in between this level here. Since we have reduced the time frame, you understand, to like 5 minutes here. So we expect that price will come to this level. This is if we identify this as buy side, this as sell side. So we're looking for a break, a major break above this. So we look for a liquidity grab and a point of entry at this block here. So this is just
Hello, Mr.
10:30.
Anthony. Good morning.
I believe this should happen by
Yeah,
maybe
this is
11:30 or
Olumide calling from
something
Square Financial.
today. So if it doesn't happen before
Square Financial.
11:30
Square
or
Financial.
after
The
11:30,
forex brokerage firm. You know, you register for our workshop some time ago.
so if this doesn't
I
happen,
called
I mean
you.
to say
Yeah.
this is 11, this is 10:30
Yes.
now,
Yes.
10 to 10:08, right? Between 10:30 now to
So, have you been
11:30 now,
trading?
we expect this to move. If not, if it doesn't happen after 11:30 to like 11:40, we'll be
So,
looking at
we are
2:30
having
to look for a better position,
another
2:30
seminar
for a
where
manipulation.
you are going to learn
So that's what
about
we usually watch out for every day,
some tools
manipulation
that
and
can
the
aid in your
distribution.
trading,
So looking
and
at this
also some
level,
SMC concepts that you can,
I have my
courses
high
that can
here. How many
be more
pips is this?
structured
This is
and more
just
knowledgeable in your
120 pips.
trading.
It's not
So,
just
I
this
am
is
not going
gold.
to
You have
give
to
you a
understand
chance to attend.
that
Probably
0.01
tomorrow
here is due
or
this
Saturday. So you
127,
can attend that. Yeah, you can attend
127.
that tomorrow
Okay, so
or
let's fix $10 for 0.01. 0.1 will be risking
Saturday will be fine. So
$100.
exactly 10 a.m. at our office at Ikeja, 6B,
So we
Adenike
sell down
Road.
to this
I will send
point here,
details to you on WhatsApp.
or we just say we continue this market here. So we sell down to this level here.
Um, I will send it to you right away on WhatsApp. Uh, it's a pleasure speaking with you.
Okay, good. This is a good point to take this trade from. So go back to the 30 minutes now. Let's see our charts. All right, better.
All right, good morning, everybody. So, I'm sorry for coming with this session. So let's get started.
All right, good. So this is one, this is two, this is three, and then so yeah. So this in a way is still in place, and then we are still looking at this now for today, this morning. So I intend to sell. Yeah, I intend to still keep driving myself from that reversal that we had. So and if you go to maybe daily time frame, this is daily time frame.
Hello, Anthony.
You will see that maybe market. Okay, currently this is what this is today's candle. So market has created a gap already here. Maybe this one will give another gap. If it doesn't get there today, probably close bullish, a little bit bullish with this week. It gives us another candle and then leaves this place open as a fair value gap for market to come and retest, take price from and before it start going up. So I don't believe gold is going to trend up again from this level without getting to this place first. That it will come and take you out in your stop loss is very possible. It can take our stop loss out, but however, we still believe, strongly believe that markets will get into this, this DOL first, at least a little bit. You just tap on it or something, right? Before markets will now get there. So this is what I'm looking at for today. So I'll post this on the group now. And then lastly is BTC.
Sorry about that.
So for BTC,
Like I said,
okay, we lost on BTC how many days ago? I think it was on Monday, if I'm not mistaken. We lost on BTC on the 20th of we lost on BTC Sha. I don't know, I think it was on Monday or Tuesday. On Tuesday rather. We didn't do analysis on Monday. We lost on BTC on Tuesday. I think since then we've not taken any other position. However, there was an entry that I noticed here yesterday. Thank God that we did not take this entry because if we are taking this entry, we'll be looking at market going up. Meanwhile, market reversed again and gave another low, breaking this down to the downside. So you see all this break of structures down to the downside that market is doing. Eh? It's just to signify or tell you that the bearish power is still there, bearish momentum is still there. I don't think this market is reversing anytime soon. So maybe possibly this was just yesterday, yes, Wednesday yesterday, market reversal or whatever. So that's what happened yesterday. And that's why we currently have price at this level. So but we look at BTC now, we see a market that is still really bearish, and we intend to still keep selling BTC. Let's see. So this looks more like one, this looks more like two, and then we expect three down to the downside. The reason why we are looking at taking this as because this level looks more like liquidity area, and we're looking at market coming to that level. Since market was already grabbing liquidity below this low, it did that here yesterday, but it was just we got trapped in the inducement. It was just an inducement, and the market took us out. Market never came back to this level. Now that level is not a level that we are looking at because it's kind of very far from the market. After market has broken all these levels that you see, we don't think market will come here. If it will come here, then that means it will have to break here and make a serious market structure shift, and then we will now start considering buy at that point. But for now, it is still a sell. As we can see, let's look at for opposition at around this level. So let's look at a sell at above the Tokyo session and that of yesterday's low. So let's look for a sell at around this level.
So we saw this band inside the current window. So we checked the sell which is the upper side.
So we expect this to continue like this, guys.
This is good.
This will be like the final leg for BTC, maybe before we can start continuing a strong buy. What we did here the last time was that we counter traded. It's not usually our trading style because we don't like counter trading, but because we saw that it is not the first move. Usually, if this was the first move now, we will not have counter traded. Look at what happened after the first move. We'll be looking at taking price from discount or premium. But for this now is a bearish market. We will be looking at taking price from premium. However, price never got there and price will just keep it. So it's usually very, very risky to scale from the first leg consolidation. So first level consolidation is bad. Second level consolidation was what we thought here. But the consolidation I think took us out. That was on Tuesday. So no, it wasn't a consolidation, it was a continuous process. Now this is second level consolidation which has started. And then we are expecting this to also have like 3 legs. So if you check very well, from here to here might be first leg, second leg, and then third leg. So the third leg at this level here, we're taking our sell. So look at it very well again so you understand what I'm trying to talk about. This is just one. First level, then consolidation, then we have 2. So this is the consolidation now for second level. These are the levels where market trap traders, induce traders, and then finally we have. So, yeah. All right, guys. I think this will be the end. While I post that for gold, I don't know if you have any question, suggestion, you want to add something, you want to ask something. Please let us have it now before we call it a day. Many people just get that for good like this, they will just run away. I don't know why. This meeting was about maybe close to like 10 or 7. Maybe they just get good entry like this. The next thing they just disappear because that's what they want to do. That's what they want to do. All right, I can hear you. Is your network bad? I'll zoom in. I can't hear you again. Is it my network? Yes, I can hear you. Uh, yeah, you are correct. Usually, market might get there. I think that was what we're also looking at this level here. We're looking at the fair value gap here too. The last time we decided to say let's sell, but it's not every time that the fair value gap will go. Usually, yeah, it's a good fair value gap. I'm not gonna lie, because if you measure the swing from that level, let me say from this level, which happens to be like the second leg, right? Let me see on the 4 hour pullback. Okay, let me take a closer view to it. Just hold on. So looking at this level, I would identify this as a pullback. This is the low. This is the biggest low. These ones are just pullbacks, pullbacks, pullback down. So I will not take that as a low. It's just a pullback because it doesn't take out any. This one is taking out some highs here. So this is a very strong pullback. So from here, this is a very strong pullback, and we can identify it as an high. So this is one is just a pullback. We can't really place as a major high. So we won't take it from here. So let's take it from here. Now, if you're taking it from me, even though these ones that I'm looking at, safe, they might even just be looking at because we have a low here. Pullback